Hi, I'm Sadie.
Hey, I'm Chelsea.
This is our interactive communication video, and we will be starting off demonstrating our perception checking techniques. Chelsea, today in class I noticed that you were getting all the questions wrong and that I wasn't sure if your mind was somewhere else or you weren't prepared. What's going on?
Yeah, my family is having a crisis and I haven't been able to focus on my studies.
Okay. So now we're going to be demonstrating the listening skills technique. The summary is that I've chosen a career that my family does not want me to do, and I fight with them all the time. But I don't want to give up my dream. So I'm going to meet up with Chelsea and ask for advice. Hey Chelsea, I have been fighting with my family for weeks, and they do not support my career choice. What do you think I should do?
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know what to do or what to say to them.
Did you try and explain to them this is important to you?
Yeah, and they won't even hear me out.
This seems to really be bothering you that they won't listen to you.
It really does bother me.
Well, your family loves you and I'm sure they will learn to accept it, and you have friends to help you through it.
Thank you for saying that.
They may be trying to push you to make sure this is the career you really want.
You know what? You may be right. Alright, now we're going to be demonstrating the developing empathy technique. So the background is that Chelsea and I are both friends who are pursuing careers in the medical field. Chelsea is in med school and believes that doctors are more important than nurses, which is what my career choice will be. So this is position 1.
Doctors have more responsibility to the patient and may make the life-saving decisions.
I know doctors are important, but nurses spend more time with the patients and usually are the first to know if something is wrong, and doctors barely even spend time with the patients.
You're right. Nurses are usually the ones who notify the doctors about a patient's condition.
I realize doctors have more authority, but nurses are equally important.
Doctors do have more authority over nurses, but doctors need the nurses to help.
Doctors don't always spend a lot of time with the patients, but that's because they're always busy with other patients as well.
We will both be important parts of the medical profession and will need to work together.
Doctors and nurses need each other to provide the best care for patients.
Doctors do have more authority, but that does not make them more important.
Doctors don't spend as much time with the patients, but that's because they're always providing care. Okay? So now we will be demonstrating receiving and responding to criticism.
Okay. Sadie and I are both nurses. I noticed that Sadie doesn't always give the best care to her patients, like washing her hands, maintaining sterility, and good bedside manners. I have been noticing your interactions with the patients, and it seems like there are some things you can do differently.
What things are you talking about?
You don't always wash your hands for patient safety, and some patients say you don't always have good bedside manners.
So you're saying that I should try and maintain client safety better and that I should have a better attitude towards the patients?
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
You're right. I have been slacking a little on my care. Is that the only thing that you think I'm doing wrong?
Yes, that is all. Everything else is great.
Okay, well thank you for your advice. Okay, so now we'll be demonstrating the win-win problem-solving technique. And in this scenario, Chelsea and I are both roommates. And the unmet need is that we're both in college, we're both roommates, but Chelsea's always up late at night and always having friends over and always being too loud. Okay. Chelsea, when we both get back to the apartment, do you think you'll have time to talk to me?
Yes, I will.
Lately, you have been so loud around the house playing music and bringing people home. Maybe you're unsure that it bothers me, but it really, really irritates me. Because all this noise, I'm not able to study properly. So are you doing this to make me mad, or you just don't know that it bothers me?
Well, I didn't know my behavior bothered you. I'm glad you bring this up. I am not trying to bother you, but you never said anything before, so I thought everything was okay.
So you didn't know that it bothered me, so you weren't doing it on purpose. I understand that you like having friends over, but I need time to study.
I suggest that I can just go meet my friends somewhere else.
I think that you could also have friends over on the weekends.
It would be better to have friends over on weekends, so I won't have to travel around.
I think that scenario works good for us. Oh, so this is the follow-up solution, so this is 2 weeks later.
Have things been more quiet around the house?
Yes, they really have. I appreciate it.
Okay, so that's the end of our video on interactive communications.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.